Hey guys, welcome to another new day on the Random Andrew channel, daily random vlog. How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are avoiding the wet out there. It's been raining on and off all day. Nothing big, nothing bad, but we do have a big sale approaching. I was kind of hoping to be able to get Clifford out in some of this wet and get it dirty. Get it really fun, go to a trail where there's some roots and some rocks, but we're going to wait till after this next cell hits. If the rain stops, I'll be charging batteries and I'm going somewhere. Things are going to get muddy today, I hope. So if it doesn't happen, don't be disappointed, but let's just cross our fingers and hope we can. Now, I'll show you another project I'm working on. Clifford is so awesome, deserves a front bumper. Something to kind of keep the grass and the nasties right out of this area. Oops, sorry, the grass and the nasties out of this area right here. So I've been working on a few different projects actually. Roof rack. It's like a half rack. That way if I want I can put a couple things strapped down in here. I want to order some miniature ratchet straps, some tie downs, or maybe mini bungees for the roof. And then I can take a little piece of tarp and make a scale sized tarp, roll it up, fold it up, stick it in here. That way if I'm out or seeing and things start raining, I got my own scale tarp, made to the size of Clifford. Now, I've seen these little display tents, and I don't know if they'd make one big enough, but I bet you if I found one and I could compress it down, I could actually even have Clifford carry his own tent for camping excursions. Wouldn't that be hilarious? But you can get lots of scale items. A couple of things I've been thinking of is a scale cooler with little scale drinks inside, right? That would fit widthways across in here. Maybe 3D printed scale Lincoln welder would be pretty decent. Get those in there. And yes, Hef, I do remember you were saying talk to your neighbor Greg. I don't know if he's a member in the RC, Rail City RC Addicts. So Greg, if you're in the group and you're watching it, I kind of am interested in getting a few scale items to pop in that rack to make it look less like something homemade. Once there's scale items in there, I'm sure it's going to look a little more legit, you know what I mean? So yeah, working on a front bumper made of this same kind of material, but I got to do a little more work to it. I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm thinking I might try and do the same for the back. Make some kind of back bumper, something to replace that wooden one I had on here. It lasted like a whole 5 minutes. Here's what I got for the bumper so far. You can see where the mounting holes are, like I got those screws in there, and a couple little spacer pieces that I made. So it sticks out just a little bit, to clear the body. And then this is like a down plate. And what I'm going to do, this won't get hot enough, I don't think. I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to trim my ends up nice and perfectly even. And then I'm going to use the torch. I'll put a little bit of this resin on there, solder rosin, so that the solder will flow exactly into the areas I want it. Maybe, I don't know how well that's going to work with the torch. I might not even need it. And then I'm going to kind of do the same around the outside of here, make it all even, and then kind of give it like a solid edge. And I might even do the same in the bumper edges right here for strength. Don't know how that's going to go, but we'll update you once I do it. Well, new bumpers on. They're just handmade. Something to do until I can afford to put my own, or not my own, something aftermarket on there. I've seen some nice Proline ones at Amazing Hobbies. This don't look too bad though. Just for something I whipped up in a couple of hours. That's the front. That's the roof rack. And there's the back bumper. So we can't get a little more square on shot of that. Now the back bumper doesn't have sides to it because I ended up using all the automotive goop on the front. No, I couldn't get solder to stick for nothing. So I just ended up, if you look on the front, it's just electrical tape, fold it over, and then clear automotive goop over it to kind of seal it on there so it'll stay. But it still does not look that bad. A good little aesthetic improvement for Clifford. I'm not really sure how they'll hold up either, but I'm sure one good run will let me know how that does. Still hasn't done that big rain outside yet, but it looks like it's gonna soon. So I'm just sitting here relaxing. I might get into some video games or something in a bit. Maybe some Forza Horizons. It's not too bad. Kind of Need for Speed-ish, kind of Grand Theft Auto-ish. No, not Grand Theft Auto. What's that one? Gran Turismo. Why was it so hard to remember that? Gran Turismo. With the way that you modify the car and everything works in classes, at least they'll detune a car if you've got like 1,000 horsepower Supra, which we do. I almost am tempted one of these days to try and do a gaming vlog, just to show how my progress is in the game. But I don't know about that today. We'll think about that. If you have an interest in seeing that, comment down below. Well, that was literally the only water I could find, and being that it did rain here a bit earlier, I think there would have been a little bit more mud left over or something, but it must have been so dry. These little tires aren't too bad, but they're more of a hard plastic almost than a rubber. Oh, sure, right where I go to stop. It just happened to be a car turn. Yeah, They got a really nice tread pattern on them, and they don't do too bad off-road. Maybe better for trailing because a little bit thinner. They make the truck so it fits through areas a little bit better. And Clifford didn't do too bad, and that rack is holding out okay. It didn't move at all. The bumper stayed exactly where it needs to be. All in all, I think it was a good little free modification that I did. That's right, that's free. I had the rack, it was just a little office supplies rack from Dollarama, sitting on the table. Nothing's ever getting taken out of it, nothing more is ever getting put into it. So I figured, what the hey, might be able to turn around and make some use of it. Check this out. Stone kicking potential of these tires. Yeah, I know, they're no trenchers, but they're fun. They make a little more noise when they're grinding against areas, grinding against stone and gravel. And they dig, they dig. Jeez, Clifford, you savage beast. You did pretty good. We didn't find any mud, but yeah, you did good. Bumper held up. Roof rack held up. These tires, yeah, they're alright. Look at this. What is this? How the heck did that happen? Okay, so that wench, that faux wench, got knocked a little bit loose. That's alright. And this here, though, this... Okay, Clifford, on your side. No, folks, those are not spinners. This tire came completely off the rim. Because Clifford is just so much savage that way. I'll stick it right up here. Shout out to my little fan that I just seen on the street out there when I come in from testing this. Appreciate your support, bud. Keep watching. Amazing stuff planned in the near future. I can't say anything, but there is. Yeah, I know it's not that long of a vlog today. It's been kind of down days, and I've been just kind of doing the quest for positivity thing, trying to find different reasons, different things to go out and do things. Should never need a reason to go out and do anything or be happy, but it's a fight, it's a quest. Anyhow, I got some work cut out for me tonight, some editing and some other things, surprises, secrets. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. You guys rock. Think positive. Keep a smile on your face. We'll see you here tomorrow. Good night. Vlog over.